you said it a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like my biggest fear is that they're going to leave and I'm going to be alone at the end of this. Where did that fear really stem from, you think?
Yeah, it was, I mean, I'll be completely honest. It was past relationships. I think everyone has that. I definitely try to tread carefully in discussing those relationships because that is something I want to respect. And also I have nothing but love and respect for those women because they shaped me into who I am in a lot of ways too. Yeah, we've talked about it a lot. We did talk about it on the show too, even though not everyone saw it. I had to work on myself, like I had a relationship that I thought was the one. It didn't work out. And then when that happens, you question, what did I do? Like, what was it about me? And I had to learn about love languages. I had to do better at communicating. I had to understand what someone else needed. And that takes time. And I took that kind of baggage into my next relationship. And that one I ended, but it didn't work out because I know I wasn't doing a good job. And question for the first time, like, am I even like a good guy? Am I going to make someone happy someday? Like I always envisioned to be the best husband possible, to be the best father. Like I want that, but then I was like, well, now I need to find someone, and am I the problem, I guess? So
Right.
I think a lot of that came through during the show because you're put in those situations, you're asked to like give so much emotion to these women, and you get spread thin. And then I just like I tried as much as I could to like put those emotions into the camera, and maybe I didn't do the best explaining it sometimes, but it was real. Like I did have that
because it just feels like there's when there is a common theme, I do think sometimes the show like really holds on to like the one thing, so it does feel like it was repeated a lot of times without getting to kind of dive too deep into it. But like you said, and because you've been on the other side, you made it that far on The Bachelorette, so I feel like you have an understanding of how the lead does pick somebody, but they have to want to be picked, and they have to feel it back. So Kelsey, I want to ask you because you kind of said like, hey, went into the show excited to meet him. Wasn't necessarily like I will be like I need to be engaged at the end of this. So you do kind of have to choose Joey. What made you fall in love with Joey? Because it's always like a lot of focus on him picking what girl he likes, the most. But what did you like about Joey the most?
I don't know. He was always so reassuring and intentional with his words. I think that it was so effortless with us. Like at the beginning, the very first time we talked, I was very nervous. But then after that, we just eased into each other. The paintball date, it was so fun. That's actually where we had our first kiss. And yeah, it was really, really special.
Yeah.